Hey guys, Brian delivers you the goods here, returning to you pretty late tonight for this next episode review for Demon Slayer Hashira Training. Episode 5 review, I Even Ate Demons, is what the episode's name is called. So I'm going to discuss what I watched for this new dubbed episode of Demon Slayer, because I think there's only 3 more episodes left to watch through. For the Hashira training one. So I'll let you know my thoughts on this episode overall, so let's dive into this episode review. Now this one had 3 Hashiras that Tanjiro was training under. Kanroji, the snake guy as well, and finally Shino. I think was the last one. He was the Wind Hashira, and he was a pretty strong one too. He was the last one to train under, and basically, Tanjiro kind of pissed him off big time, and basically most of the Hashira that Tanjiro was training under, Kanroji was the one that was really sweet to him, and then you get Ijiro, I believe is his name, the snake Hashira. That's basically drilling him a little hard, but at least giving him breaks. But the Wind Hashira never gave Tanjiro breaks. It was like, what the fuck? So this episode was entertaining for the most part. Not one of my favorite episodes, but it had an interesting story. It was pretty good in its own way. So I think this was a strong episode for what it went for. At least Tanjiro's still training under the Hashira to be trained hard enough to be able to beat Muzan Kibutsuji in the final battle that's soon to come in the next season or so. So, I think this episode was entertaining for the most part. Not one of my favorite episodes, like I said. It's a little weaker than the last one, but it's at least a strong one in its own way. And the humor in this is still funny as hell from time to time. And Tanjiro says when he has to train under Ijiro, the snake guy or whatever, the snake Hashira. So pretty much he trains under him, and what his training was for that was to try to maneuver through his attacks like a serpent in a way, and try to strike fast and quick. So he basically had to do it while not hitting his Demon Slayer companions. Demon Slayer core companions. So basically he said, this doesn't feel like a training exercise, this feels like an execution ground. So that was funny. In a way. And it was, the humor in this was hilarious too from time to time. So I'll admit there were some strong points through this episode, but it's still an entertaining episode for the most part. So another 9 out of 10 for me. At least it was really good. It wasn't as the best episode that I've seen, but it was a strong episode for what it went for. And the fact of the matter is, this one did have some cringy points, but not too many. It was still entertaining for the most part, from what I watched, and I gotta say, I think the next 3 episodes are gonna be about the final Hashira, the strongest Hashira of them all, and that's this guy that does this a lot, and crying tears or whatever. It's like, so I think he's called the Stone Hashira, is what he is. So basically I'm going to find out in the final 3 episodes how it turns out. The season finale is on August 18th, so that'll be the last episode I watch for Demon Slayer Season 4 Hashira training arc, basically. So I think Season 5 will be out later next year sometime, probably in the fall of 2025. But overall, this was an interesting summer release that I really enjoyed for Demon Slayer Hashira training arc. So with that being said, 9 out of 10 at least for this episode. It still was entertaining for the most part, and the humor in this is still slightly funny, and it does execute pretty well. So with that being said, thanks for watching this episode review tonight for episode 5 review for I Even Ate Demons. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in my next review.